Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Master of Orion. I just colonized a new planet. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it had high gravity, which is going to limit us in our ability to produce on this planet. Normally, I would be producing 4 food right now, but because of the high gravity, everything is reduced by 50%, so that brings it down to 2. So that is a real problem currently. Let's go ahead and choose some production here. Not that I think it will get done anytime soon. But I think for us, the hydroponic farms is probably a good thing to start with. And then maybe follow that up with biospheres. Hopefully that will combat some of the issues with food production. If this isn't halved, then we would get 2 out of it, and that would actually be a benefit. I still think this planet was worth colonizing because it's so strategic, being very close to the Martian Empire. Now, this planet could have theoretically been better, so that is one downside. To just pre-set up that movement because we do want to check out that planet. We also have this to check out. We don't really know what that is. I'm assuming it's a wormhole, but I'm not really certain of that until I do it. And otherwise, we have military production going on. Sol Prime, trying to get a frigate up. As conflict may come sooner than I would have liked with, again, Martian Empire being more or less right next door. So, currently I have this frigate redirecting to try and protect against this pirate group. But the pirate group ended up going after the Martian, not us. So, more than likely, when this frigate gets completed, it will be sent over here to protect Ptolemy 2. I'm not actually sure if you can rename the planets. I'm not really sure how you do that, if it is something you can do. Maybe in the planet view? Or Empire view, because that's our own planets. Okay. Not really sure if that's something I can do or not. It looks like I can set up production from this menu, though. That's interesting. Also, it looks like we're getting production on the hydroponic farms, even though we do not have someone actually working in production. We have only in food, so that's nice to know. Okay, I think more or less, though, everything we need to do, it has been done. We have our research, which is currently physics. Didn't we already complete that?
Research continues as expected, President.
Oh, we got a free tech. That's why I'm thinking that we finished that tech. So more than likely we'll finish physics, and then we'll go into engineering probably next. That free tech that we got is really going to kickstart us pretty well. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, so finally we have that, Now, I'm not sure if the best move here is to keep the frigate near a warp point, because this is a new dynamic in Master of Orion. You didn't used to have these warp points that you had to deal with, so it could be possible by having a ship here we're choking. That's like a choke point, and they can't actually even contact our planets beforehand. Now, not being at war, I don't know if we could engage a scout even if we wanted to, so not sure what I want to do with this frigate just at the moment. Maybe send it over to this warp point. Okay, now that we have the scout, let's go ahead and check out this planet. And what did we uncover? It's small in size, but it's got a nice biome and decent minerals, and the gravity is normal. That's something I'm going to have to pay attention to now. We've got a special, which it gives us a boost of food, so that's nice. So this might be something we want to colonize as quickly as possible. So once we get that frigate produced, I think... I might be rush buying this and then doing a colony ship. So let's queue the colony ship here. And we may rush by the biospheres and the hydroponic farms to get that stuff going. And then from there, we'll make that colony ship. At least that's the game plan for now. I'm not going to rush by the frigate because it's going to get completed next turn anyway. There's no real benefit in doing that. Let's go ahead and do our exploration here. Alright, what did we uncover? Alright, so this is a nice planet to colonize as well. So it's a huge planet, a lot of space. We've got desert, which is probably going to affect us in some way. Desert planets have harsh weather conditions and almost no water supplies on their surface. And then abundant means that it's got good resources for production. So food production is affected, but not production. But this is still not a bad planet to colonize. Let's take a look at Gata here again. Small means it can only hold 8 people. That's not ideal, but it's not that bad, honestly. When huge only allows you to have 12, I don't think that's too much of a big deal. So what would be the better target? Either Ptolemy 5 or Gata Prime. I think Gata Prime might be the best choice initially because you don't want the Marchand to grab it. Now, the Marchand could technically grab Ptolemy 5 here. We know they probably have at least one colony ship, but we don't know what other warp connections they have. Maybe they sent that in a different direction, but I'm fairly certain all their scouts are going this way, so they've only scouted out this area. So I'm not exactly sure what the AI is going to do here, but we're going to have to be pretty aggressive with them and try and expand pretty hard here. In any case, we need to choose our research because it looks like we completed physics.
Our scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
So now it's time to go with engineering. So what do we get out of engineering? We get a destroyer-class ship, and we get anti-missile rockets. We'll go ahead and research that, as that is
Terrific.
not going to take a lot of time to do. And what did physics give us?
Research continues.
So physics gave us automated factory. Oh, we probably want to produce that pretty quickly here. And neutron blasters, which is a weapon. Not sure how that compares to the current weapons we have. And we may go ahead and click on this. I just want to see.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. So there's an option here to update your blueprints. So if we do that, I think that's what it's going to do, is it's going to update any pre-existing blueprints with the new weapons. So let's look at our ship design as it is. So we go to edit. Currently, the weapons, I'm not really sure where you do any of these things. Oh, down here. So if we click on this, laser weapons currently do 1.5 DPS. Okay, and neutron blasters. Oh, okay, here's our comparison. So neutron blasters do double damage, but it says that the neutron blaster fires an intense beam of lethal radiation. So it is definitely a, not exactly sure what this purple means. Oh, space. How much space is used. So laser cannons are more space efficient, but the neutron blasters do more damage. And we can also add modifiers. And it looks like the laser cannon has more modifiers. So currently we can't set up the neutron blasters as point defense, for example. We'll go ahead and have it update our design here. Oh, not sure if I...
Research continues as expected.
There we go. And update your blueprints. So this is
Just
going
a
to
minute of
increase
your
production
time, President.
by 1 point required. Let's upgrade that. And let's check out the design now. So it had 2 lasers. Now it only has 1 neutron blaster. Now, whether or not that's an improvement, I really don't know. The thing is, it's not actually using all of the space in the ship. So do we want to redesign the frigate, or do we want to keep it as it is to keep the cost low? Hard to say. Now, I'm going to assume that the old frigate is still the old design. So do we want to send that back to planet so that we can upgrade it? I'm not sure what this grayed out icon is, but I'm curious if that is what that icon is to upgrade. So I'm going to try that out. Doesn't currently let me do it, though, because I believe the ship has already moved. Oh, there we go. I have to get used to how sensitive the controls are, of course. Alright, so we're going to send that back and see if we can upgrade it. And end the turn.
If I may have a moment.
Alright, we should try and build a relationship with the other race. Alright.
Just a minute of your time, President.
Oh, okay, this is something new. Consider building a space factory next. They are construction ship capable of building structures that provide defenses, resource extraction, and radar expansion in space at nodes such as warp points, asteroid fields, and uncolonized planets. Space factories can indirectly claim territory by building defense structures in all warp points of a given system. Go to a colony, open the production widget, and select a space factory from the ship's tab. Okay. Well, that sounds like something we definitely want to do. Alright, so this frigate I'm going to send over to Ptolemy here as defense. This frigate is going to our home planet, and then it's going to upgrade. This is going to cost us a little bit of money, but there we have it. Now the ship should be upgraded to the new ship design. All right, let's check out what it was asking us to do. So it's saying that in the ship ships, we should have something called a space factory. I think that's what it was asking for. Space factory can build a defense. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So that would take us 5 turns to complete. What is our current queue going? All right, so we're going to have a colony ship built. I do want the automated factory, though. So I'm going to queue that. And then I'm going to queue a space factory. I think that's all of our queue. Can we switch the order? So if I want the automated factory first, there we go. All right, so we can't rush by this yet because it costs us too much money. That's really delaying our colony ship. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. But a lot of these things that we're doing, as a matter of fact, we should rush this out even faster. So let's get that out going first. And we'll definitely rush by the automated factory because it's so important. All right. And then I'll just keep this frigate near Seoul for now as a defensive fleet. Okay, so we've done that. Do we want to go to Mershan space, figure out what's over there? Or do we want to check out some of these other solar systems? I'm not sure if there's like a range to your empire like there was in Master of Orion 2. But I'm going to go to this warp point first. I think I'm going to ignore Mershon space because I think that's too much of a conflict. Checking that out for now. Let's check out our diplomacy. Are they still pissed at us? And they're pretty pissed. Let's see what we can talk to them about.
What is it, Kerr?
Oh, now she's angry with us. So, declarations. Yeah, that just...
I'm listening.
I don't want to share charts with a potential enemy, and we can't do a whole lot else. Yeah. I don't really think there's a way for me to improve relations with the
Run
Mershon.
along now.
And I don't think it's worth it, because they're probably just going to be a conflict of interest later on anyway. They're going to butt heads with us because we're just so close. It's just one of those things that we can't really avoid conflict. Alright, so we're going to go through this warp point. Unstable warp point. Unstable warp points are rife with rogue energies that wreak havoc on ships' navigation systems. Travel through unstable warp points is impossible until ships are... Oh! So it's a block. So, might as well take the scout and check out Mershon space. Just see if there's another connection somewhere. Now, this might be an issue for us. Alright, so they have a space factory constructing something here. We'll have to find out what that is later. Hopefully we get there before they're finished. Because it sounded like you could use defensive satellites, and if they set one up, they could blow up my scout, maybe? We're definitely going to put one on this warp point as soon as we can. Alright, I believe that's everything we need to do. Okay. So which fleet needs orders? Probably this fleet. I think for now I'm just going to have it guard Sol Prime. So it stops asking us for orders. So there is something here, but I can't see what it is. Maybe I have to click on my ship. No, it's not giving me any indicator, so I have no idea what they just built there. Well, we'll find out when we get there. But they definitely did rush build that space factory. We still can't get our automated factory going. More than likely next turn, because we're just shy of being able to afford it. Oop. And I think we're pretty much good, so... Alright, so we're getting some view here.
President, if I may.
Not sure what it said. So, our scanners have detected an electromagnetic disturbance nearby. We should explore the area for further investigation. Is it just saying that the ships? I'm not really sure what that means. I thought it was an anomaly, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Alright, so... we've got the space factory and the colony ship. So, the Mershon have not been using their colony ship. I don't know if that's an AI issue or not. But pretty soon, the pirates are going to be in this warp point, but they have the frigate sitting there waiting for it. So, I don't think that should be that big of an issue, as the frigate has decent combat stats and pirates do not. And our combat stats are equal even though we have higher tech because we don't have anything more than just that one neutron blaster. We've upgraded to higher tech, but we haven't really increased our firepower all that much. Alright, so we unlocked a research here.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
So we have destroyer and anti-missile rockets. All right, now we have a lot of choices to make here. So we've got economics. Now I'm probably going to want to take the thing that I view helps my empire get into fighting as quick as possible because of the Mershan threat. So class 1 shield might be a good thing to have. And ECM jammer is also, so that's combat oriented. Electronics, we have deep scanner. So this is going to give me a view, a little bit further view. And electronic computer, this just increases accuracy of energy weapons. Biotechnology cloning center. So this gives population growth penalty. Bonuses, and death spores, which is a weapon of mass destruction. All right, atmospheric renewer gets rid of pollution, and mercurite missile. So that's good for warfare. And fusion drive, so this gives us speed. So we have shields, or firepower, or speed. Is more or less our choice. Well, speed gets you into combat faster. Damage, obviously, is a good thing. And shields protects your ship. I'm going to go with defense initially. That research is still a ways out. And let's now take a look at our production. So we want to rush by the factory, as it will give us additional production points here. Okay, we're done with that. All right, so what it's telling us is we've just kind of gotten a little bit of an idea of what's ahead with that electromagnetic disturbance, I'm assuming. So we know that there is 4 planets in here that we're going to have to check out. How is Ptolemy 2 doing? Good so far. It's going to take him 12 turns to get another population point, and it's going to take them 10 turns to get hydroponic farms. All right, let's continue. All right, we arrived at whatever this thing is, and it didn't do anything to us. We're going to check out this planet. I don't see any other warp points in the system, so we can actually effectively block the Mershan in from expanding. We do have an anomaly, though, that we're going to want to check out. Okay. And we also have arrived here. So, got another unstable warp point. And we have a orange star. Or actually, what does that say? Red star. Few planets. And if there are planets, they rarely have mineral resources or habitable environments. So that is really not ideal. All right, let's just start on the left and move along. So we have a medium-sized planet, barren. Barren planets have basic breathable atmospheres, and it's abundant resources and normal gravity. All right. And our automated factory is completed. Go ahead and check that out. So now it's only going to take us 4 turns to complete biospheres, which is going to give us some research. And I may be rush buying that too, although that's going to take me a while to rush buy. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. I think that's everything we needed to do. So let's end the turn. Oh, what was that noise? Oh, that was probably the pirates getting exploded. Alright, so the anomaly, let's go do that now.
Arriving at the anomaly, your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with rare minerals floating unguarded in open space. You tell yourself some smuggler on the run must have jettisoned their cargo. Nobody is around to claim it, so you add it to your treasury without a second thought.
Alright, money is good. I would have liked free research again. That would have been nice. So this guy's going to return back to the planet when it can. We don't have any more anomalies, do we? I don't think it gave me a message about that anomaly. Alright, so let's go over to the next planet.
Pirate spotted, President.
We have reached a pirate base. These hives of scum serve as hideouts for hostile ships that will attack any fleet they cross paths with, without mercy. Wiping them out would be a smart thing to do. You need ships armed with bombs, such as destroyers, to attack ground structures. Alright. So let's view the planet. So this is the pirate base. Otherwise, there's no stats for this. I wonder if my scout is in danger of being there. Alright, so this is a dangerous area. At the moment. I think probably Gator Prime is going to be the right call. I'm going to have to rush to beat the Mershan to it. I think if the Mershan get here, that would be a real problem for me because this is a dead end. Alright. Can't buy that yet. I might not buy it. I might kind of hold off for the colony ship, trying to get that out quick. Alright. Can we build a destroyer? I mean, like, does it have a... Yeah, it does. So what does their destroyer have? Got 4 laser cannons, 2 bombs, 5 missiles, and 2 neutron blasters. So I'm not positive on this, but I'm going to assume the laser cannons are on point defense. We probably should start building our own designs, honestly. As in that frigate is not really a very efficient design. We kind of did it to get it out quick. But if we go to the ship design tab here, it's pretty clear that not all the space in the ship is being used. So why not add on more weapons, for example? So rather than have one... Oh, okay, because you can't quite fit it on. But what about laser cannons? Can we add any of those? I just want to see real quick. Okay, I hope this doesn't replace it. So, laser cannon. We want a point defense laser cannon. And I don't think we want continuous fire. Auto fire, maybe. So, okay. I mean, maybe the reduced accuracy isn't a good thing. Alright, so let's fit on... Without auto fire, how many can we fit on? We can fit 3. With auto fire, we can fit 2. Alright, let's equip that. Give our frigates a little bit more power. It's going to increase their cost by 2, but I don't think that's really a big deal. We don't have really any other upgrades available. Do we have any specials? We have anti-missile rockets, which take up 6 slots. Intercept and destroy incoming missiles and fighters within a range. We could do that instead of the point defense, but I kind of like... Oh, it got rid of the neutron blasters. Okay, that was what I didn't want to have happen. Maybe we only have so many slots. So, we could auto-fire the neutron blaster, but let's just keep the neutron blaster. So we must only have 2 slots. And we'll add on the anti-missile rockets. Brings that up to 45. Okay, well, can we give any modifiers to this? So if we do continuous fire, that's too much. Auto fire, too much. Heavy mount, too much. Okay. Well, we got an idea. And this should increase the ship's effectiveness, in my opinion. Now, it's going to increase the cost, as I said, but we want to get that a little bit more effective, in my opinion. So, there we go. And do we want to modify the destroyer? The destroyer, I think, is utilizing its space appropriately. We can just take a look at it, though. So, it has more slots. Now, this is the thing. Like, I don't really know. Is this how many slots this ship always has? But in any case, if we look at the laser cannons, they are set up for point defense, which is good. That's what I assumed. And then we have the bombs, which don't have any modifiers. And we have the nukes, which also don't have any modifiers. And the neutron blasters, which are also stock. All right. Good to know. And we can upgrade the one frigate that is at Sol immediately, because it's already in orbit. So that's going to cost us 25. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to upgrade this ship when it gets to Ptolemy, as Ptolemy doesn't have a base. Not really sure what they call the structure. Starbase, yeah. So I may not be able to upgrade just yet. Okay, so I think we learned a little bit about ship design there. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.